Hey folks, Dee Dee here. Tonight I wanted to finally sit back and take the time to show you on video format my new paper line with 7 Dot Studio. Okay, so I don't have the chipboard and all of that stuff here, but I do have the paper to show you. I know my camera zoomed in a little far, but that's alright. You can get most of the paper this way. This is the first sheet in the collection. It's called Songbird, and on the front it has this giant chevron that is super distressed and paint splattered, and there's a little bit of text on the edge. And it's called Songbird because if you flip it over, then it's got this grungy music note. Okay, so this collection's very neutral, and it's perfect for adding color, which I'll give you a sneak peek of something in a little bit. This paper is called Winged Vines, and you can see on this sheet there's it's kind of like washi tape, but there's a graphic at the bottom that's stripes, and then we've got some music notes and a butterfly and kind of a moth here, and then some really gorgeous flower blossoms here. And the other side has all these vines on this side and some big Victorian flourishes, along with a little bee in the weeds. Okay, a little wasp. Then this paper, I have them all upside down apparently. This paper is called Cloudy. On this side, excuse my dog in the background. On this side, it's super cream colored, cream based, a little bit of whiteness going on in here. It's light. And then there's a little bit of script in the middle. It actually goes along the whole edge, but in some places it's a little harder to see with some of those blossoms you saw earlier. But this time they're all around the whole page. Okay, and then rather than being like a darker color or like a gray or a brown, they've got a little red-orange tint to them. And then on the back is this gorgeous neutral gray color, and it's got a little splash of a lighter gray to it. I would say it's kind of like a slate gray. It's not charcoal. It's still nice and light. There we go. Another upside down one. Oh yeah, this is Musical Blooms. So on this side there's this kind of gray washed out wooden fence, wood grain version with a little bit of paint, weathered paint on it, splattering. And then on this side, some gorgeous blooms like weeds going on, and they're on the left side of this one. And at the top, there's a little script and then some music notes. And they all have a nice distressed vintage edge around them, and then all the way across too, you can see up here. Then we have this one. This is called Cotton, and it's called, the whole line is called Nature Walk because it's very neutral, very natural, and has a lot of natural elements in it. This is just some huge stripes that I love. They're horizontal in this one, and so there's a little bit of a yellow base kind of cream color and then a more white version. And the other side is the same color scheme, but it's some damask going on. Can you see that there? Yeah, so. And then this one is called Gray Day, and it has stripes as well, but these ones are vertical and a lot skinnier, and you can see they're gray and kind of cream white colored. And then a nice black sheet on the back with some fun vintage ornament going on in the top. There's some more of that script, a couple birds up here, and then some natural elements like tree branches coming in. Okay, so that's the paper. And then we did a whole bunch, oh, I should also show you real quick. I did a whole bunch of coordinating products that go with it. So that was the 12x12, and here's the 6x6. Make sure there we go. So it's all the same ones, they're just smaller print. And these, they're not double-sided. Oh, I guess they are double-sided. Sorry about that. They are double-sided. But you can see they're just the same prints in a smaller version. Okay? And there's 4 of each of those in the 6x6 paper pad. Okay? Alright, so that's the 6x6 pad. And these come loose leaf, and then they just come in a bag, so. But that's totally fun because Then you don't have to worry about ripping them as you pull them off the paper pad. That's how I feel. Alright, close that all up. And then onto our coordinating bits, okay? So, let's start with this sheet. You have to be very careful with it because it's a big 12 by 12 sheet of die cut tags, okay? And it looks like this. And there are all like specimens and charts and numbers and field notes and all kinds of things like that. Then we have some chevrons and some kind of airmail pattern, but in black and white, and a big stamp and a little more music note. And I really love this one with some eggs. And then if I lift this up here, then there's this specimen chart here. And I also put in a couple blank tags, okay, so that you can change them and stamp on them and add to them however you like. So that's that. And then we've got some coordinating word stickers. So it's cut right down the middle and then across each of these here, and they're just stickers. And there's two versions. There's a light and a dark version, and it has all very natural style sentences you could use, like fall in love, bloom where you are planted. I had to pause for a minute there, so I can't remember exactly where I left off, but so this sheet just has lots of nature styled sentiments like cloud watching, destiny's calling, dance in the rain, ugly duckling, travel 7 seas, that kind of stuff, okay? Then there's another set of die cuts like the big sheet, but this one's 6 inches by 12 inches. This was 6 by 12. And this one has, these are all die cut coordinating pieces that match the paper. There's some arrows and some circles and some little ticket shaped pieces. And this one is a speech bubble. And I've done some other like banner style things, okay? There's also a 6 by 12 sticker elements sheet. So all of these are adhesive backed cardstock. There's some squares and some circles and some like the cool frames, but it's a whole solid piece, and just some other things. There's some border stickers down here. And then there's also a set of white chipboard. Now this is manufactured over in Poland. 7 Dot Studio sells this. It's a little bit thinner than the Unwa Studio craft colored chipboard, and this, I think she said they call it beer mat. It's almost like a foam. It's really cool. Totally completely different look and feel than the Unwa Studio chipboard. This particular set also comes from Unwa Studio in our craft chipboard if you're interested, okay? And then there's just one more thing here I want to show you. These are the Nature Walk clear stamps that go with the set, okay? We did a butterfly, and there's some mushrooms, and this matches over here. So you've got some really great products that coordinate with the paper line. And then I just wanted to show you one of the really awesome things I love about a natural colored collection is that you can work on projects in color. I know you can't see the whole thing because my camera is zoomed in, but it's kind of what I'm stuck with right now. So, but anyways, so this is a layout I did, and this is going to be in Paper House coming up, where you'll see like some super high quality photos of it. But so it's got this huge splash of yellow on it in this down corner, and then a little bit up here, and also, I've done this, which has a super great splash of color. There's a little bit of turquoise from May Arts and their beautiful ribbon, some Unwa Studio chipboard, some Viva Las Vegas stamps, and then this is Nature Walk in the background, just on a piece of black cardstock, okay? And then in this project, I took the turquoise just a little bit further. This says bloom where you are planted, which comes from that sticker sentiment sheet. And then this is a sheet of 7 Dot Studio in the background. And then this tag is also, there's 2 layers of tag there you can see. This is May Arts ribbon. It's their wax cording. This is a big Prima flower. These leaves were cut from Nature Walk. And then this stamp here, this is Viva Las Vegas stamps, sunflowers. It was this old super vintage image I found and cleaned it up and made it into a really nice black and white stamp. Okay, so my natural collection, my very neutral colored collection, looks great with splashes of color, and I'm really excited to get it into people's hands. And like I said, I've been playing with it myself, and thanks guys.